and welcome to another episode of the Dark Future Dice podcast. My name is Pat, and I'm joined, as always, by Lindsay,
matey,
and Titus.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, good job, Lindsay. You had a thing. It was a pirate. You really took the pirate thing literally, as Lindsay's character, Barboa. So, you might have noticed, there's a name for the podcast now. We used to call it the Adrift Cyberpunk podcast. It's now Dark Future Dice. We worked hard on that name.
Way sicker name.
Yeah. We got a logo. Everything's happening. We're really excited about it. Thanks so much if you watched the first couple episodes.
Or
listened to it. It's on YouTube and Patreon. And take it away, Titus.
Cyberpunk, the role-playing game of the dark future. The corporations control the world from their skyscraper fortresses, enforcing their rule with armies of cyborg assassins. On the street, booster gangs roam a shattered urban wilderness, killing and looting. The rest of the world is a perpetual party, as fashion model beautiful techies rub bioscope jobs with battle-armored road warriors in the hottest clubs, sleaziest bars, and meanest streets this side of the post-apocalypse. The future never looks so bad.
Oh my god. Ooh. I love that. That's just
parties?
The back of the
I didn't hear about
Cyberpunk.
these parties.
We're not getting invited. We're not invited.
You're not invited to those parties. But you can change it. You've got your interface plugs in your wrist, weapons in your arms, lasers in your eyes, biochip programs screaming in your brain. You're wired in, cyber enhanced, and solid state as you take it to the fatal edge, where only the toughest and coolest can go. Because you're cyberpunk.
Wow.
Nice.
That's straight from the back of the book.
The back of the book.
Of the Cyberpunk book. I like that they did get one correction. I mean, one prediction about the future of computers. Correct, and that's that solid state wins.
Solid state is the best.
I think they're referring to your body for the solid state.
Oh.
Okay, well, then wrong.
Either way.
So I don't think they were being specific about hard drive.
Yeah, your hard drive space is solid state.
So it's
There's
built
no
to last.
disk spinning around in there.
You ain't got time for that.
We don't got space for that.
That sounds delicate, and you are getting into trouble, whether it's on the dance floor. That's crazy. I like the party atmosphere.
Party.
They're trying to highlight that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Just a quick recap. Well, not a recap. Well, yeah, give us a recap.
Okay, here's the recap.
Look, there's all these smooth transitions that could exist.
Yeah.
But I'm so used to just stumbling through things and then eventually getting into it. Sorry, go for it, Titus.
Okay, so last time on the Dark Future Dice podcast, our heroes negotiated and signed a contract with the recruiter called Alden Kane for 6,000 Eurobucks to locate and extract Calista Maddox, a casino girl that had gone missing. In Convention City in room 3704, they met with Alloy Knight, the netrunner that was working with them. He signed the revised contract, and you told him to buy food and gather intel on Calista. You then met with Lieutenant Watanabe of the police department, made a promise to Watanabe to come to him first if you found Calista alive. He each gave you a trauma team card and promised to help any way he could. In Suite 1310, the last place that Calista was seen alive, you searched the apartment and got the impression that Calista didn't actually live here. You lucked your way by bypassing Callista's personal computer and found several messages from 3 different anonymous sources. They mentioned 2 locations. The Merit, which is because the name was too similar to the Marriott, another location, has been retconned to the Damsel, and Raft City. You got into a gunfight with some strung-out booster gangers, and in the heat of battle, they let it slip that they were sent to attack you. The 4th member of your team arrived in time to get into the fight, and you ended up violently murdering 4 people, and another 2 people died from friendly fire. You are currently in room 1310 of the Marquis Marriott, with the 4th member of your team standing over a pile of bodies, soaked in blood.
I want to be clear, most of that was not murder, it was self-defense.
Oh my god, why are you trying to hide this?
And it was only Lindsay that
you
murdered in cold blood.
You don't gotta butter up the audience.
Well,
okay.
I want them to root for their heroes here.
Right.
But
So,
we are
so you didn't
villains
shoot a
and
guy in the
heroes.
head first.
Yeah.
Point blank. But he came at me with a bat.
Okay.
That's attack with a
That's-
deadly weapon.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Sure.
Right.
don't try and, paint the picture like we're these bad guys. Well, we are kind of not great.
I'm just stating facts here.
Unbiased
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
These are just facts. If you as an audience want to make the decision, I mean, go back and listen and see who you think
Oh, I've listened.
happened.
So yeah, I guess one last thing that when I introduced this, I should have said I'll be playing the role of DP, Dr. Pepper, the streetwise, fast-talking fixer guy, and you're Barboa,
I'm the pirate lady
pirate-
who can't swim, apparently.
the solo pirate lady,
Solo role.
who's just all about
Cold-hearted assassin
cold-hearted.
who
Yeah.
apparently has a lot of friends and
Somehow.
actually does a lot of good. And you are in debt, have a family debt
have
looming
a
over
big
you.
family
Yeah.
debt. Yeah. So after last game, I think we ended that on a high. Like I remember when it was over, I was like, fuck yeah, we rock. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Eat it, Booster Gang. And then only later as the week went by and I was thinking more and more about
Yeah,
it,
about
did
the
I realize
consequences
we're
of
in
our
some shit right now, I
actions.
feel
Yeah.
like. I'm like not really sure that we made the right decisions. And but I feel like we held our own when shit got rough, but I don't know. Okay, so when do we just go into it?
Yeah, just go into it. As I said, you are currently in room 1310 of the Marquis Marriott, the last place where Calista Maddox was found alive, or seen alive. There are 6 dead bodies on the ground.
Yeah, that's the thing that worries me.
Yeah. The 4th member of your team arrived, and all 3 of you are soaked in blood. You shot a man in the head.
I got
At
blood on
point
me
blank
from
range.
that.
Yeah, of course you did. You shot
And then
a
you
guy
crawled
point
along the
blank.
floor after 2 people were shot with submachine guns.
That's right.
Lindsay cut off a guy's... No,
Leg.
Lindsay first executed a guy
Point blank range.
point blank range.
As
and
he was
then-
in shock on the floor.
He had shock on the floor.
Bleeding
and then she cut off another guy's leg in an enclosed bathroom. And the 4th member of your team murdered a guy violently with a sledgehammer in a close quarter hallway. So
Yeah.
Everyone soaked.
you guys are
We're looking good.
drenched.
Okay. So at this juncture, should we try and clean up?
Okay, well, let's talk this out a little bit. Before we I don't know, we'll do it in game. Sure, we'll talk about it in game.
I thought we were in game here.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm Barboa now.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, elephant in the room. We got a new partner over here.
He didn't mean that literally. Sorry, Greta.
My name's DP. This is Barboa. You can call her Barb.
Barbora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't catch your name there.
It's Greta.
Greta. Okay, cool. Didn't peg you for a Greta. So what's going on, Greta?
You are starting off in a bad foot.
I'm pretty good. I think this is going well.
She walks over to the kitchen, opens up the fridge, and pulls out a beer. And then she turns to you and says, I figure we've got about a minute and a half to get our story straight.
Right. So this is what I was worried about. We got all these bodies here.
Yeah.
We do know the lieutenant of the police. Now I'm thinking we could call him and be like, hey man, ran into a bit of a situation here.
Call in a favor immediately.
And be like, we're innocent and this is gang members. Can you help us out?
We can definitely call him, Greta says. But the person that we're going to have to deal with over this mess is the Marquis himself.
Right, because his hotel room is soaked in blood now.
Yeah. So maybe
And everyone definitely heard
Those gunshots.
those gunshots.
is there a way that we can call a cleaning service to come in?
Not
and
in
clean
time.
the
She
room?
said 2 minutes. So,
okay.
here's my thing. What do you know about the guy that owns the Marriott?
He runs Convention City. He has a large gang. and several other people work under him. He
Is
was
he-
used to be an entertainer.
Right.
He's made a lot of money, and he must have some kind of connections with the police and probably with Petrochem.
Right.
You
Okay.
said he was an entertainer.
He used to be, yeah.
He used to be. Would he appreciate if we called it this like a play or like a
No,
performance
I'm
art
shutting this
piece?
down. I'm
I
shutting
think
this
he
down
would
immediately.
appreciate us having a really good reason for coming into his hotel room and standing around this mess.
So, I mean, we do have a good reason,
Yeah,
right?
Calista Maddox is missing.
Not well, yes, but also these guys came in here and tried to shoot us and kill us.
Yeah, this is self-defense.
They're obviously gang members.
They
It
were
was
sent to kill
self-defense. And, maybe he's the one that's got some questions to answer. We're not the ones to be
Okay,
worried
so we're
about it.
calling this self-defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
You don't sound convinced, Greta.
It's not me you got to worry about.
See, but what I'm thinking is we call the cop and then
You better
he
call him
knows.
now. Like I said, a minute and a half, maybe 30 seconds.
Okay. Where I'm going to go to the nearest phone and I'm going to call him because I don't have a cell phone.
No, you don't.
So you're going to call
Lieutenant Watanabe.
Lieutenant
Lieutenant
Watanabe
Watanabe,
from
yeah.
the hotel phone.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that okay?
sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm
Do
going
you
to do
have
that.
his number?
He gave us his card, didn't he? He gave us a card.
Yeah, no, he
It was
gave
the
us a
trauma
trauma
team
team card.
But didn't he say to call and keep in contact or anything? Shit. We got
Sure,
his
you
number.
got his number.
Did
we'll
we?
say.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to call him up. Beep boop bop boop beep.
Yeah. Okay. He's like, hello, Lieutenant Watanabe speaking.
Hey man, we're in some shit right here. This is DP. You met me earlier, Dr. Pepper.
He's like, already?
Well, things move fast in this city.
Clearly.
You should know that. But we were at the hotel room. We went in here, and we got jumped by a bunch of booster gangs members. So shit got real, and we had to take them out.
Okay.
We're now surrounded by a lot of bodies.
Yeah, 4 dead bodies.
It was all self-defense, believe me. And the guys from the Marriott are going to come up here. They're going to start asking questions.
Okay. I'll do what I can, but you need to surrender to the people
Right.
working at the Marriott.
Okay.
Do not get into a gunfight over this.
No. Okay.
They're going to ask you questions. It's up to you how you want to answer them. I'm going to try to be there as soon as possible, but this is a little out of my jurisdiction.
Okay. All right, appreciate that. Also worth mentioning, somebody set us up. I'm sure of that. So keep your ears to the ground. And, yeah. Gotta go.
Okay.
You're sure that someone set us up?
I'm sure. I hang up the phone.
Okay.
Okay.
He was done with the conversation, right? I didn't
Yeah.
do- Okay, good.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one says goodbye.
Just for the room here, guys. I mean, Greta and Barb, we were for sure set up. Like people, and those people were sent here to kill us. How did they know we were going to be here?
True.
Somebody
Somebody
who knew
gave
that we were
us-
going to be here set us up.
Who gave
I'm not
us-
entirely convinced it's not Lieutenant Watanabe who I just said we're
who
on to.
gave
this.
us this location, Lieutenant Watanabe?
Alden, Alloy Knight, which I don't think
No.
he's got it in him, and the Lieutenant. One of those three,
Alden
and I'm
Kane,
narrowing it
then.
down to Alden and
I'm
Lieutenant.
honestly more inclined to believe that Alden Kane's.
Now,
Okay,
I guess
there's
there's-
a loud noise
Oh.
from outside. It says, put down your weapons, lie down on the floor, and surrender yourself to the Marriott forces.
Okay, well, I
Which
guess
we do.
we should do that. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
keep it cool, Barb. We're gonna be
Okay, Greta does the same. The forces from the Marriott come in, security forces. They take your weapons, cuff you,
God damn it.
and they're now taking you down in an elevator to the basement.
Yeah. Okay.
Do they have their own form of justice? Like, I don't understand why they're taking
Well,
you to
they
the basement.
security. I think they have their own security force.
Okay, but usually if there's a room full of dead bodies and blood. They just call the police.
This is a dystopian future,
Yeah.
Lindsay.
Okay.
You're not exactly sure how things are run here. I mean, you could potentially use your street deal to just maybe understand that.
Ha.
But
Well, maybe I don't need to. But I think I like the suggestion.
I have an idea what they're gonna do to us, but
Okay,
what they're
well,
doing.
instead of using street deal, because I can only use that once a day, right?
no, you can use it as many times as you want.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to use street deal.
Okay.
Okay,
then
roll it.
It's a D10, right? Mm-hmm. 6.
Yeah, so essentially, the police force is there to protect
The Marriott
corporate
police force,
area.
not the actual police
No,
force.
I'm talking about the regular police force.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
regular.
Is there to protect the corporate interests of Petrochem. That's the side of the that's the side that starts in Embarcadero and then encompasses the Petrochem corporate zone and Midway. Raft City, Seaport, the Marquis, the Convention Center, the Marina Markets, and are all controlled by the Marquis de Marriott, the man whose hotel room you guys got into a gunfight in. There must, from what you understand, there is a deal struck between the police force and the Marquis de Marriott because the police force can't divert the resources to control that area, but the Marquis keeps the area peaceful.
Right.
Right.
Everything outside of those zones is a ruined city,
Right.
filled with booster gangers, roamers, and
Shit,
danger.
Shit that's not good.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, do I know what their intentions are here from the street deal, or is that just understanding the
Who's
the
got
general
jurisdiction?
idea of this whole zone?
Well, presumably they're not just going to murder you.
Okay.
They're
they
going
would
to
have done
want to
that.
know what the hell just happened, though.
Okay, cool. So we're riding down the elevator.
Yeah, and you're taken to the basement where you meet up with one of the security
Personnel.
people in charge.
Yeah.
And he says, "Explain yourself."
Okay, well, first of all, how's it going? My name's DP. Second of all, we were in that hotel room doing looking for a
We were doing recon. We were looking for
for a
information.
person.
Yeah.
and and these booster gang people came in with the intent to kill us, attacked us, and we defended ourselves.
The
Simple as
hotel
that.
room that belonged to Calista Maddox.
Yes.
Yes.
You were looking for her?
Yes.
Yes.
And who were you working for?
We're not at liberty to say.
You're not going to tell me who you were working for.
Well, let's just say this. There's quite a few people looking for this
Interested.
Calista Maddox.
Yes.
And I'm very interested to know what you know about her. Persuade.
Okay.
Persuade roll.
Okay. Another 6.
He takes a second. He says, "We all miss her dearly. She was something special. You're going to have to talk to the Marquis."
It's great. Okay, I'd love to
Interesting.
talk to him. Are we okay here?
That depends on what he decides.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how much I'm happy about that. Yeah, we'll go meet this guy.
Not dressed like that.
Oh,
Yeah, we're covered in blood.
take a
still,
shower. What could we do? Like, we have a nice. You have a laundry machine here because I'm pretty attached to this jacket.
Well, get unattached to it.
Shit.
You're not going to go see the Marquis soaked in blood.
Right.
dude. So we're gonna have to change.
Jammies. Okay, yeah, we'll change. We'll change.
Just say jammies.
I'm just trying to imagine what we'd be wearing.
Yeah, do you have anything else?
Nah,
So you just
I don't think so.
we'll just go naked. Is that okay?
no. I mean, if
I'm
that's
trying to
the
feel
only
out the
option,
situation here. You know.
then they'll pull something out of the lost and found and give it to you. But,
Okay. All right. But I want my jacket back though.
well, you're going to have to leave everything here and go see the Marquis. I can't let you
God.
take any weapons, armor, or anything else on your persons.
All right, we
Okay, we stripped down.
we stripped down.
You can do that in some privacy.
Okay, I put
not
my
gonna
clothes
watch
back.
you
I
do
start
that.
putting
Honestly,
my clothes
I
back
have
on.
no human empathy, so I don't care.
So you just strip
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put my clothes back on and just
So you
look
take
at
them off and then put them back on?
I was taking them off
Like a psycho?
and then I
Right.
put them back on before I got all the way
And-
disrobed because
Right.
he said that thing. So, but then I look at Barb and I just exhale like this has happened.
Yeah,
before.
you're so attracted to me.
Okay.
No,
what
like
it is.
that's not what it's about.
I know.
It's more you've done this before and it's not okay.
Okay.
Dystopian future. Who cares?
Yeah, okay. Greta also changes out of her clothes.
So now I'm the only one wearing clothes.
Bloody
Yeah.
so close.
Well, now I feel weird. Okay, I'll take off my clothes too out of solidarity.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Everyone roll your wardrobe and style as you get dressed in some hand-me-down clothes that you find.
Okay,
1.
four,
One.
Okay, great.
4 plus 8, so it's 12.
Nice. Doesn't matter, Lindsay.
okay.
You fumbled.
I fumbled completely. So what am I wearing?
You're wearing
A paper bag.
you're wearing like no, you're wearing a sweater and jogging pants.
Okay.
You're just got them reversed. You've got the top on your head and you're wearing the sweater
On your
On your
pant-
legs.
On your legs.
Why is this a thing?
Because you fumble.
You fumbled. You're just
How do I-
completely you don't notice. Completely screwed up.
I guess
I
you were
can't
nervous,
I
and
can't
then you
re-roll
rushed.
that.
No.
You rushed.
You don't know.
Now you're dressed really weird. It's almost better that you were covered in blood. I think.
Yeah.
But I'm
How
looking.
can I see the Marquis?
But I'm looking great as per usual.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I was literally thinking
God damn
as we
it.
were adding up our points and everything like that. I was like, I wonder when wardrobe's gonna play in.
now. Oh,
In situations like
I'm pretty
this.
sure our
You don't. Okay, so what I
ref
realized you
here-
can't put the jogging pants on
On
your
my
head, so you just
head.
have two sweaters. You're wearing
Okay.
a sweater on top and a sweater on bottom.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
That's a
You
good
just
look.
think it's some kind of high fashion thing. You didn't.
Yeah, you're
You
like-
don't realize that that sweater is
You're-
actually just a fat man's sweater, and not you think it's pants.
You know
You
what?
can-
I've actually seen that. People wear that.
Well, some people can pull it
weird.
off. You're not, though.
You can look at like the hole and just be like, I guess that's where the poop comes out.
You're not even thinking about it. You're
No.
just like,
Nicole, whatever.
I'm dressed.
Okay. How does Greta do?
She looks great.
Okay.
Oh, of course she does.
She rolled considerably. So
All right. So, I mean, we're dressed.
she's jealous. You just fumbled. You just screwed up. I'm sorry. It happens in the game.
We're dressed.
Yeah.
Barb, looking good as always, Barb. We're ready to go, I guess, to see Mr. Marriott.
You are made to wait. So you guys have 15, 20, half an hour of just sitting around right now.
Okay.
Okay, we filled
Instead
it-
of sitting around, can I re-roll my wardrobe?
No, you can't.
Why?
Just deal with it.
Because
You were naked like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'd rather
And fine
be
with
naked
that.
than wearing 2 sweaters.
The point is that you fumbled your roll. Like, even if you try to, this is your wardrobe and style for today. Do you ever have one of those
God.
days? Like,
No.
sorry, it just happens. You screw up.
It's too late.
Unless someone nicely points out how wrong you are, and I don't think anyone's going to, then you're just,
So,
just
okay.
wearing your sweater for pants.
While we're waiting here, can we have a little convo for
Yeah.
a second?
But you keep in mind, you're in a waiting room. Security is all around.
Can
So-
we like whisper? Can I whisper into Barb's ear so they can't hear?
Yes. You can whisper into Barb's ear.
But then they can't hear, right?
Yeah, okay, sure.
All right. So I'm just gonna whisper into Barb's ear.
What?
We don't know how much we want to give away as far as our employers. They already asked who we're
Well,
working for.
that's clear. Because one is unsavory and the other's got...
You gotta whisper. You just
Okay, let's assume I'm whispering.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, well, not
I'm
then,
actually
but
gonna
from now on.
whisper.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other... And Lieutenant is part of Petrochem, or he's working for Petrochem, right? So, of course, he's not going to want...
The guard's like, knock that off.
oh man. I feel like we're in school.
Who are you saying that to?
Sorry, sir. All right. Yeah, no problem. So I guess if we can't talk, then
You just wait.
we just wait past the time.
Okay, eventually you are escorted back to the elevator and taken all the way to the top. You go through a long hallway surrounded by photographs of the Marquis with various celebrities and pictures of himself with unusual things, tigers, and some just like flower arrangements. And then you eventually come into his office.
Oh man. Okay.
So the Marquis' office is darkly decorated in wood tones, reds, ornate, and musty.
Mm-hmm.
The relics of the Marquis' past life as an entertainer adorn the walls. His gold hit record.
What? Just
Photos of him with celebrities? Yeah, one. More than you have.
Oh,
An
fair
oil
enough.
painting of himself wrapped in a golden frame. Two sides of the room are glass looking out into the bay and over Embarcadero. His desk is a huge wooden beast, and his chair is a throne of velvet gold.
Ooh,
See that chair, Barb?
how can I not?
Well, I mean, you put on a sweater on your legs.
The Marquis is an ageless man, flawlessly groomed with high sculpted hair like a topiary. He's handsome with a strong jaw and unfocused eyes. His face is accentuated by light tattoos that pulse orange glow to the rhythm of a heartbeat. His skin is a light red-brown like an acorn, and he wears an ornate sculpted jacket that almost looks like a ceremonial general's outfit.
Wow.
He introduces
He's handsome.
the two people that are with him. One of them, Onyx, a muscular woman who stands over 6 feet tall. Her skin is charcoal and shiny. Her head is covered in a cybernetic faceplate and skull cap with a polished onyx stone embedded in her forehead. Her gaze is cold and calculated. She stands with the gait of a predator, balanced in control, but always on the verge of quick action. And his other lieutenant, Dr. Caius,
Decidedly less cool.
a man of about 60 years old with a withered, ashy skin like a corpse. He has a cybernetic eye, a black half-sphere with no pupil. He has no trace of hair on his head. His mouth is tight and forced into a permanent half-smile. He wears a long lab coat of reflective black material. He breathes slow and watches with his hands pressed together.
Wow. Okay, quite the cast we have here.
Wow.
So,
Take a seat, the Marquis says.
Thank you.
Yes.
Very, very kind.
Just from the floor plan, he is sitting behind the desk on his throne. His two lieutenants are sitting on the leather chairs that are on the left side, with the window facing out to the bay. You have your pick of 3 chairs in
I will
front of him.
sit on the farthest right.
I'll be in the middle, I guess.
Okay, Greta takes the only remaining chair.
Because I think, being on the right side of him will make him think I'm right. I don't know. That's my logic right now.
That's his
But
right.
it would be, yeah.
I just want to
So
let you know
you're
that
on the-
everything
like,
that
you're
I'm doing.
You're
left.
on the most left side
Side.
of him, though. Because you know how
Did
those directions work.
Whether I did it right or not, I mean,
That's what you were
I just
thinking
want to let
at
you
the
guys
time.
know that everything that I'm doing has a layer of thought to it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
how, that's how
layer.
good I am at role playing. I'm just joking. Okay, so I'll speak first. Hey, my name is DP. This is Barb over here, and we just met, but I think we're gonna be fast friends. That's Greta, and we just want to apologize for the whole situation that we're in here. Again, it wasn't entirely our fault. We were just in the room doing a bit of an investigation, and this booster gang came in and started shit with us. We had to defend ourselves, and they ended up losing because they're not as good as us.
Onyx speaks. She says, "It was the Padres," to the Marquis, not to you guys.
It was the pod race.
The Padres.
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 Oh,
The
That's
name
the
of the
name.
not
booster
like
gang.
pod racing.
No, not pod race.
So this
Padres.
isn't
Padres,
pod
okay.
racing.
This is not pod racing. This is pod race.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
They're named after the baseball team that used to play in San Diego before the apocalypse.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's why they are baseball themed.
Oh, with the bats. Oh,
Right.
cool.
You knew that because of your street deal. I didn't just tell you that. But anyway,
Okay, cool. Right.
Dr. Caius says this could work to our advantage. The Marquis says, we'll talk about that later. And then
Okay.
he says, why don't you describe to me
Hold on.
what
So,
happened? Yeah.
in the middle of that, can I do sense awareness?
That's not a...
Sense? Can I hear human perception
Sense awareness.
Yeah, sure. On who?
on Marquis de Marriott?
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for what his
Goals are.
what his reaction is to Dr.
Dr.
Caius
Caius.
talking about this. Is he is he nervous? Is he kind of like
Excited.
what's going on there? There's something that there's other motives going on here. So I want to see if I can figure that out. And I rolled a 7,
Ooh.
and my awareness is 13.
Oh
wait, no, I'm using human perception,
it's
which is 11.
So 18. Mm-hmm. You can sense that the Marquis is a little bit anxious, but only slightly. He's very
cool.
composed.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room is very composed, in fact. All of them are, perhaps because of the way that they deal with each other, they're all used to hiding their emotions. So you can only sense the tiniest bit of nervousness in the Marquis when he says this. I mean, when he's reacting to Dr. Caius saying, this could work to our advantage.
Right. Okay. So, sorry, I interrupted what you were going to say.
Yeah, so the Marquis just says, we'll talk about that later, to Onyx and Dr. Caius. And he says, why don't you describe to me exactly why you were there?
Well, as you might know, Calista Maddox is missing. I'm sure you're aware of that. And we're trying to figure out where she is. We're concerned about her. And there are several people in the
Interested
city
parties, yeah.
that have come to us concerned about her. We're freelancers, and we're working to make sure that she's okay. And so we were in there trying to find any clues as to where she might be.
He turns to Barb and he says, now a question for you. Who are you working for?
Well, we're not at liberty to say. We're freelancers.
Uh-oh.
And I think it was in our contract that we wouldn't tell people who
my
they
God.
were.
Nightmare.
What?
Are you gonna roll? Sorry, I thought there was more going on than there was. Good job, Barb. Keep a cool head.
I don't understand what's happening right now.
All right, he turns to you again and he says, a lot of people died up there. What happened?
As I said, they attacked us. This booster gang was sent to kill us.
So it was self-defense.
Yes. We
They-
actually tried to calm down the situation. To be fair, but they insisted on escalating. I think that they have, I think
Ulterior
they've got some
motives.
issues.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It's just that the chief of security interviewed a couple people on the floor,
Totally.
and they said that the first gunshot was described as coming from a handgun.
That's true. I did shoot the first.
You
but
shot first.
He was coming at me with a bat, and that, if you are aware of the police handbook, is assault with a deadly weapon. And so I'm okay to go ahead and use my deadly weapon to combat against his deadly weapon.
Okay.
If you're going to hit someone with a bat, you're trying to kill them. He wasn't playing possum. That's not a thing. He wasn't playing around. This was not a Nerf bat, if that still exists in this dark future.
A nerfed bat.
Maybe never existed in the first place, but anyway.
They existed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So are you satisfied with that answer? Because this is starting to feel like an interrogation.
I think that's exactly what this is.
And I have resist interrogation.
You resist torture and drugs?
Torture
Yeah.
and
I have
drugs.
torture and drugs. This isn't quite torture yet.
No.
No.
It's
Okay.
not torture at all. Relax.
All right. So I'm not getting there yet, but I'm starting to get a little angry. I think
You
can start
are
to
get
hear.
anxious, is what you are.
I'm starting to get a little angry.
I am
You feel
not
more
angry.
nervous than angry,
Yeah.
I'd say. So your character's angry?
I think my character is a little bit angry because he's being made out to seem like he murdered the guy when he feels it was justified. His actions.
So, you came into my hotel.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't check in.
No.
You went up to the hotel room of a missing casino girl who works for me,
That's right.
and you got into a gunfight. There are 6 bodies up there and a mess of bullets. And you're looking for Calista for these altruistic reasons because so many people are missing her and care about her.
That's right.
But you won't tell me who these people are.
We have to protect our
You have to
employers.
protect yourselves.
Which we have already proven we're okay. No, I'm not going to go.
Don't
that route.
go there. God.
Listen, Marquis, Mr. Marriott. Most of that is accurate, but your tone is telling me that you don't believe in any of that. We came in here, and we didn't check in first of all because we're new to town. So I'll take that one. That's my bad on my part.
Also, I was interested in talking with you first. I don't know why we were in the room first.
You never expressed that to me.
Yes, I did.
You expressed me that to me after the fact. But at
No,
the time,
I thought
no.
I asked, we should see the Marquis, and that was not an option.
Well, we have it on tape. We could listen back to find out.
Okay,
but
well,
we'll do that later.
Yeah. But I got off track. I can't remember what I was going to say now. Either way, we apologize for not checking in, but as you know, it's hard to know who to trust in this city.
Especially in this situation.
And in this situation. And so I think we wanted to go up there, check things out, and now after doing so, I'm convinced that you had played no part in the disappearance in Calista Maddox, and now I feel I can trust you a little.
Okay. Roll for your persuade.
Yeah. 6.
Okay. And now that you feel that you can trust me, what do you have to say for all this?
I have to say, I think this situation is bigger than we've been led to believe, and I think than most people believe that it's just a case of a missing girl. And that's because when we got in there, we heard them say that they were trying to kill us and that they were sent to kill us. Now, I'm not afraid to tell anybody that we know that someone's trying to set us up and trying to take us out, meaning that somebody doesn't want this girl to be found.
Yeah. So you think that there was an ulterior motive to her going missing? She didn't just skip town like people believe.
This isn't a case of
She was
just
stolen.
the missing girl.
Yeah.
This is a case of somebody doesn't
Kidnapping.
want her to be found because she found something or she knows something. And if she is found and if people do know about her, or if someone does find out whatever
knows, yeah.
the case is surrounding her, someone's going to be in a whole lot of trouble, and they're trying to keep that quiet.
All right. He gets out of his throne. He turns around to look out the window behind him. And he says, if you can't tell me who you're working for, can you tell me how much they're going to pay you?
I can.
Yeah. What was it? 3,000 euro bucks?
Oh, I think that's in your notes.
Yeah, it is actually.
But, we can tell you that. It's just going to take a little bit of remembering.
I'll tell you, it's 6,000 for the
Right.
location and extraction.
Yes.
That's right.
Of Calista
It
Maddox,
started off with
regardless
3,000.
of her condition.
Yes.
Regardless of her condition. So I say that back to him.
Yeah.
Regardless of her condition, he says.
Yes.
Huh.
I think we're in it for her to be alive.
Yeah.
We would
I
like it if she was alive, because here's another moment of honesty between the two of us, between everybody in this room.
Yes.
is we don't necessarily trust our employers,
No.
and we have other people. Let's just be vague about that, because I don't want anyone I don't want this coming back to me, who want her safe for altruistic reasons. And so we're also interested in making sure that she's okay.
Mm-hmm.
He says, then here's a moment of honesty between everyone in this room. I don't think there's anyone in this city that's more interested in her being okay than me.
Why do you say that?
Calista was very dear to me.
Okay.
She was more than just a casino girl here. So, I think we should negotiate. If you don't trust your employer, what would it take to get you on my payroll?
Well, let's
Let me
lay it
start
out.
with an offer.
Okay.
Okay.
Double the money,
Okay.
alive, not regardless of condition. And I'll give you something you don't know that you need, but you're going to need it.
Oh, it's very vague of you. So here's the thing, Marquis. So we're on the hook, and it would be, if we don't deliver to our employer, things we might not make it out of here alive.
Can you grant us some sort of protection?
Nice one, Barb.
I might be able to if I knew
Who was?
you were working for.
It's hard for me to trust anyone in this city. We're new here. I don't know if you're being legit or if you're gonna screw us over. How can I know? I mean, to be fair, I can human perception
Yeah.
to see, or street deal. Would street deal be better to see if we're gonna get paid?
You could street deal to see if he has what kind of history he has.
Okay.
And you could human perception to try to read him.
Right.
So it's a different way of approaching it.
I would go street deal.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
2.
But I also, street deal is a 16, so
Okay. So
18.
the Marquis has a reputation for keeping his word, for being a peaceful man, for caring about the community, and more than most. From what you understand, he brought peace to this part of San Diego before the corporates were interested in it, during the worst of the environmental disaster.
Wow.
He has a reputation as being a community person and for creating the Marquis Marriott and Convention City. And he's also popular with Petrochem because they need a way for their corporates to blow off steam. They don't have anything. The only entertainment around is provided in his hotel and his casino. And they also enjoy the peace without having to use their resources. However, he also has a reputation for not dealing too kindly with anyone who crosses him.
Ooh, okay.
He brought order to San Diego through violence. Anyone that didn't fall in line was offed.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So, can we... I guess we can't talk unless he hears us.
You could ask him for a minute to discuss it,
That makes
but you are in the room with his lieutenants, with the three of you right now. So you can't really discuss it here.
Right. Okay. I will... I think we should ask to discuss this. We're going to just exit the room for a second. Is that okay, Mr. Marriott?
Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we go somewhere private, I guess.
The only thing you can really do is just stand outside the door where security is standing. You can't really go further than that.
Okay. Well, as long as we can talk without them hearing. I guess they'll hear, but whatever. They're just security. Is that bad? Okay, we'll just talk. Let's talk it out. Okay, so Greta's just sitting in there awkwardly.
No, she'll come in.
she's
She comes
out.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Greta, how's it going?
That's
So
interesting.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is interesting.
so here's my thing, right? I know word on the streets around here is that he's a fairly honest guy and well-liked guy, and he has a reputation for keeping his word. The problem I'm having is that we're now going to make 3 promises to 3 different people. I don't know what his relationship...
No matter what we end up doing, we're going to end up crossing someone.
Yeah. We also don't know who Alden is working for. Remember, he's just a middleman.
Yeah.
He's the guy that contracts people out.
Would it not be ironic if he were working for the Marquis?
That would be funny. I'm sure he's not, though.
No.
Here's the thing. We can't trust either the lieutenant, or Alden. This guy we can trust a little bit more because he didn't know we were going to be at the hotel room, whereas the other 2 did. And
True.
And then we got jumped. So, but we don't know what his relationship is with the cops.
And I don't know what his relationship is to Maddox either. Like, why is she so near and dear to him?
Yeah, but at least I get a better feeling that he has more of an interest in her
well-being.
But here's the thing. Now if we show up and she's dead,
then we're in trouble.
we don't have any money. We don't get any money. And who knows what his reaction is going to be.
Yeah. It's going to be shoot the messenger kind of situation.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go in there with your approval.
Well, yeah. Have you even asked what I think?
Yeah, you guys haven't really come to a decision.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you think, Barb? And you too, Greta.
I don't know. I think this guy obviously has more to offer. I think he
More money.
More money, but also he may be able to give us more protection from like whoever Alden Kane is working for.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. This guy runs the block, the Marquis. Like
Yeah. I mean, we're already we've already promised the lieutenant that we'd go to him
first.
I should be.
But that's not.
We should be using code names for this. The security hears all this.
Yeah.
Well, it's too late now.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna go with him then. But okay, I'm gonna whisper.
Oh my god.
into Barb's ear. I'm gonna negotiate to get at least the money that we were gonna get, even if she's not alive.
Good luck with that.
Double if we've. So yeah.
Oh, so you up the price?
No, well, just insurance that we'll get something out of this, because we're putting our lives on the line for this.
Okay.
Okay. So, would you want to go back in?
Sure.
How about you, Greta? You cool with that?
All right.
Greta's chill. Let's go inside.
Greta just goes with the flow.
All right, you're back in. They were talking amongst themselves, and then they stop when you come back in. Dr. Caius and Onyx go and sit back on their chairs, and the Marquis sits back on his throne.
So, Mr. Marriott, is it Mr. Marriott or Mr. DeMarriott?
It's the Marquis de Marriott.
Marquis de Marriott.
Not just the Marquis.
Or the Marquis. It's cool. So, the Marquis, we've decided that you're a guy. We're going to work for you now. And we'll reveal
Wise decision.
Invested the people that we've been talking to before, but we have some conditions.
All right.
So we feel as if we're putting our lives on the line in this investigation, and if it doesn't work out through no fault of our own, maybe some fault of our own, we do feel like we deserve some compensation. So whether if she's alive, we'll take the deal you've offered. It was very generous. If she's not alive, we would like to be paid the original amount that we were going to be paid at $6,000.
Yeah.
And that's $6,000 each, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it $6,000 each?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
$6,000 each.
Her
Okay.
dead is of no use to me.
But the information.
But the information of who killed her is worth 6,000.
Okay. Fair enough.
Great. I didn't even have to do roll proceed. that works for us.
Yeah.
So I'll lay it out for you. We were hired by Mr. Alden
Kane.
He suddenly breaks his kind of poker face, rolls his eyes, and looks over at Onyx and goes, "Why does that not surprise me?"
What does that mean?
Mr. Alden is a middleman, as far as we understand. Now, one more wrench to be thrown into this is Lieutenant Watanabe
Of course.
is also involved and would actually talk to us and would like us to come to him first before Alden. Doesn't trust Alden, doesn't like Alden, and would like us to come to him first when we find Calista Maddox.
and is more concerned
which we did
with
say
her well-being.
we would. And I did call him from the hotel room. I'm just laying it all out here. I did call him from the hotel room. You probably already know that.
I have, to be honest, no problem with you using the resources that Lieutenant Watanabe can provide you on top of my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm confident that we can come to an arrangement with Lieutenant Watanabe that's going to be beneficial for everyone. Why would he be upset if we could find Calista alive and bring her back
And
into
get
the
justice.
environment
Yeah.
that she's come to know as her home,
Right.
working for me?
Right.
However, Alden Kane, well, we'd have to deal with him in a different way.
Who does he work for?
Good question.
What do you know about him?
I know he's a slime ball,
I gathered as much.
and I know that he's desperate. In terms of who he's working for, could be anyone.
Desperate.
Who would want to find out? Who would want to find Calista alive, though, or dead?
That's a very good question. You seem to know a lot about her. You say she's very dear to you. Who do you think would want to, what has a vested interest in finding her?
Everybody here liked Calista, and I'm happy to let you interview the employees that worked with her, and they'll confirm what I say. She was a boon to this hotel, one of the best people working down on the floor in the shit of things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Getting those corporate people the party atmosphere that they wanted, getting people to spend money. One time, well, let's just say rounds of drinks on the CEO of petrochem. She talked him into that. For the whole hotel room. That's like a month's pay.
Right.
Wow.
She was great.
Petrochem, though.
This sounds, to me, everybody says this. And there's got to be more to this girl than that. And there's got to be more to this story than that. Someone that's well-liked, who would want to mess with her? And also, who would want to pay money to get her back? You, I can understand. She makes money for you. Sure, right? I get it. And you also may have a relationship with her. That's your business. But these other people, what do they have? What do they have to gain from her being gone, being around? She's just a person that works at a casino, as far as everyone tells us. But that can't be the whole story.
The thing about spending money, thing about drinking, those tight suits from the corporations, things get a little loose. In that situation, pretty girl around your arm, sometimes you brag. Sometimes you might say something you weren't supposed to. I think it's very possible that might have happened to her.
Yeah, I think it's very possible that happened.
So, one last question. Well, maybe not the last question, but a question, sir.
You guys haven't really been using too many. I'm just pointing out, you guys haven't been using too many of your skills. You're just taking everything that he says on face value here. So I just to give you a little reminder that
Right,
you
I'm
have
gonna-
to let me know if you're trying to read someone.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what?
No, I'm just taking
gonna,
it in.
I'm gonna read.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine too.
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna do some human perception on that last. Actually, before I'm gonna ask a question, and then I'm gonna.
Then you're gonna do human perception. Okay.
What was your attachment to her? You said she was close to you. What was your attachment to her, and why do you want her back?
Okay.
10.
Roll again, buddy.
2.
Wow, that's critical, man. It's a critical roll.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
10?
cool.
He takes a second and he turns to Dr. Caius and Onyx and he says, "Give me a second alone." They get up and they leave the room.
Bye, guys.
Oh my god.
He says, "I don't know why I'm telling you this, but up here in this building, it's not the only place you run a casino. Calista, she could work people over better than anyone else I knew. She could read people. She knew everything. It was like she could just see their minds. Do you know what it's like to have all these powerful corporates, police officers, the freaking mayor in your casino with a girl that could do that?
It's very valuable.
Very valuable.
I could have made her queen of San Diego. She was invaluable to me and to this operation."
I'm going to ask another question. I'm going to do another. Persuasion roll. And I'm going to ask, what was there any issues? Was there any problems between you and Calista?
2.
2. Persuasion is 11.
What do you mean persuasion? You mean perception?
No, he's doing a persuasion, and then he's trying to do a perception.
No, persuasion's 15, actually. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
17.
He goes, "No,
Was that a fail? Did I fail?
we're not going to metagame here."
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Shit.
Come on.
No, okay.
Okay.
So that you guys have a good relationship. All right. What about... Do you have any questions, Barb? What about you, Greta?
I'm thinking, what was the nature of your relationship?
But we already asked.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good one.
Like
actually.
she wasn't like your girlfriend or anything. Was she, or just like a coworker?
Persuasion.
So, yeah, you don't
Should I persuade?
have a persuasion.
No, I don't.
Do you want me to ask that question?
You're gonna ask the same question she just asked.
No.
That's a good point.
Whatever.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Just
answer.
More curious than anything.
He says she was everyone's girlfriend.
It's a little weird. But you know what?
No judging.
No judgment. No judgment. You're right. I'm sorry. That was a mistake. Yeah. Okay. Well, give me a picture of the last time you saw her or knew about her whereabouts. So far, all we know is that she's gone missing, but we don't know the situation surrounding her disappearance.
Yeah. What happened the day of? Do you know anything?
Can I persuade? That's a
Yeah.
persuasion again. 10.
Oh, wow. Roll again.
that's critical.
9.
Whoa.
I'm pretty crazy.
We were used to her, moving around on her own. Mm-hmm. It was part of what made her so valuable to me was that she could move in all sorts of circles.
Just very independent.
Yeah, so you can't put a leash on that.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to let her move around, and then I trusted her. So it was never an issue with that. But she came into the hotel room, she left the hotel room. She was always going somewhere.
She didn't seem to live in the hotel room.
No.
Did she have another place that she lived, that she spent a lot of time? That's another persuasion, I guess. Or does it have to be?
No, it doesn't have to be. He was going to tell you anyway, so
Okay.
it's fine. Yeah. I know that somewhere in Gaslamp, and it seems crazy. I mean, it's crossed the line, right? No cops out there past my protection. But she must have known someone, a booster gang or something. She spent time out there. Also, Raft City. With Petrochem and Biotechnica, they let her right on the boat. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but I mean, she's right up there with the corporates, right in their facilities.
It seems like we're going to have to talk to these Petrochem guys. Do you have a contact with one of them?
You know what? I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
I'm going to help you guys out any way I can.
All right.
We're working together now, though, right?
That's right, but we have to keep up appearances that we're still working with Alden.
I think that makes the most sense. I'd make you guys sign a contract, but that shit's laughable.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. We got a pretty cool one that we've already signed. It's got handwriting on it. He handwrote some shit. Sorry, it's just funny.
Yeah.
And
That's Alden in a nutshell.
yeah. And what about the lieutenant? We called him. He's probably on his way here. Are you going to smooth that over?
I'll talk to him.
Okay. That's great, because I don't want to talk to him again. He's kind of grumpy.
He doesn't like you.
He doesn't like me very much.
Well, I try to smooth things over because I think the lieutenant could really help you out.
All right, fine. I'll talk to him. He's
You don't have to talk to him. I'll talk to him now, but
Yeah.
Okay,
But
cool.
later on.
just
Well,
try to not
keep
get on
him in
his
the
bad
loop.
side too
Yeah.
much.
all right. We'll try. Now that he knows that we're not working with Alden, he'll probably like
Yeah.
us more. Well, should he know that? That's a good question. How much should he know about that?
That's a tough one. I think what happens here stays in this room.
Okay.
Don't tell him.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We'll
Tell no one.
tell no one. Got it. That's a good.
That's a good
Honestly,
rule.
we can't. So you know that someone set us up. It's the only people that knew that we were there, as far as we know, were one of our teammates, who we are convinced doesn't have the capacity for setting us up,
and the people we work for.
Alden and
Yeah.
the lieutenant. So one of those two has set us up and tried to get us killed.
Yeah.
So I think keeping it on the DL is a good thing. So I've now trusted that information with you. So
I mean, you said it in the room, right?
and
earlier.
everybody, I did say that, but I mean, I'm going a little deeper into that.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm playing a fast talking smart dude. Okay. All right, well, I think if there's anything else that we need to go over, we can go over that, but I think we need to get back on the streets. That's where I feel most at home.
Yeah.
And
We don't live on
try
the
and
streets. We
figure-
stay in the shabby hotel down across the city.
yeah, figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to talk to anyone who worked with Calista, I can set that up. But, I mean, I can't let you guys down in the casino looking like that. Especially what she's got going on, am I
God.
right?
Please let me re-roll my wardrobe.
We apologize. I apologize for Barb. She's,
That's an interesting look, you know. In my
yeah,
entertainer days, I tried some pretty wild stuff, but maybe it'll catch on.
she's unique.
Oh my God.
So,
Stop talking about me like I'm not in the room.
Barb, you're unique.
Okay.
But, well, how about the clothes that we took off? Could they wash those? Maybe we had some clothes that were
armored
bloodied.
clothes.
And
Yeah.
do you have like a laundry service in here that we can get? And will that be acceptable?
Yeah, I think we can sort things out. I think someone might have already done that.
Oh, great.
All right.
Okay, so
Oh,
we'll just
thank
go
you.
back down to there.
Yeah, go pick up your
dressed.
stuff, get back. Since we're trying to keep this low key, how do you want to stay in touch?
I mean, we're not big on walkie-talkies. Well, one of us isn't.
We don't
How
have
do
cell
you-
phones either.
We
You
don't
don't-
have.
you don't
cell
have a
phones.
phone.
We don't have a phone.
You got no phone?
Well, we got a
We have a
landline
walkie-
in the hotel.
We have a
I guess.
landline in the hotel. That's all we
We're
got.
staying. Yeah.
Do you have a phone? A spare phone?
I can lend you a phone.
Really?
I can
God.
lend you a yeah.
That's
all right.
really nice
I
of
mean,
you.
I mean, I feel a little,
Put out.
well,
I'm sorry.
but no, I mean, whatever. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll put that down on my sheet. I have a phone now.
Acquired.
Phone, cell phone.
Okay, great.
Weighs about 5 pounds.
And your card or something? Do we need a card? Like
The phone, my number's in the
My
phone.
number's in the phone? Okay,
okay.
great.
No, that doesn't work. That's not a thing
So you give me
in
a
that
card.
universe. So he gives you his card.
It gives you your card. Okay. Thank you.
Right.
You have to type. There's
Yeah.
There's no auto dial.
There's no auto dial. You got to
So
remember
weird.
numbers. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for being so understanding, and again, sorry about the mess, and we'll be in touch.
We'll tell you everything we know.
Yeah. So far, no leads, to be honest.
Well, a few leads. We need to look into.
That's true.
them.
We do know about
The
something.
corporate.
We do know. We have a couple leads that we're going to try and follow
Yeah.
up on.
Okay. If you need anything from me, now you can call me.
Right.
Yeah. You got
Okay.
my number. Okay.
Great.
Hey. All right. Great.
This is sufficiently awkward.
This is.
Yeah, let's leave now.
I did not imagine that it would turn up like this, but here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
We leave.
Say bye, Barb.
Bye. Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Greta's silent, but we'll go.
So
Greta's already left.
yeah.
She left before the whole thing got awkward.
So we leave the room, and I guess we go pick up our clothes
Yeah. Okay.
from the laundry, wherever that is.
Do we have to roll wardrobe again?
You have to go downstairs and pick
Yeah.
up your stuff.
Yeah. Let's we do that.
Okay. So you pick up all of your stuff except your clothes.
What?
What?
You get a ticket
Oh man.
for a dry cleaner.
God damn it.
1 hour service, pickup and delivery. Be delivered to
You
your.
really wanted me to parade around in this stupid outfit, didn't you?
No, how did I predict that you would fumble
You
your
predicted
wardrobe?
one of us would. It had to be me.
Yeah.
I just knew you guys were soaked in blood. This would probably come up. So
Okay.
ticket number 07951.
I should write that.
Hold on to that ticket because that gets your clothes back.
Okay. Well, when can we pick it up? I
In an
asked the
hour.
person that gave
They'll
us the
deliver it
ticket.
in an hour
In an hour. To where?
to your hotel room.
Oh, God damn it. We got to walk back there now?
Well, we don't have to walk. We have our bike.
Okay. All right. So we're not going to be in the casino because he said he wouldn't let us in dressed like this.
You can't get into the casino dressed like that.
Okay. So I guess we're just going to go. I look great, by the way, because I rolled
Yeah,
pretty well.
you do.
But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Greta looks good too. It's just I don't want to pick on you, Lindsay. I'm sorry, you fumbled. It's terrible when that happens.
okay. So we're going to, I guess, do you want to just go back to the hotel?
Yeah.
Barb?
I guess.
He also mentions the guy who's giving you your stuff says, "Can you do something about this? It's been going off for like half an hour
Oh,
now."
it's the walkie-talkie.
Yeah,
Okay,
Right.
but what about the guns? We have our guns?
yeah. You get your guns back.
Okay, great. All right.
Everything except
The clothes.
your clothes, and instead you now have a laundry dry cleaning ticket.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna say into the walkie-talkie real quick. Hold it. We'll be back. Well, we'll talk in 5, and then we walk outside. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Guess we.
You walk outside.
Yeah.
Greta sees that you have a motorbike, and she says, "I'll meet you guys back at the hotel room."
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just quickly touch base with Alden. No, not Alden. Alloy
What?
now.
Alloy
LA
Knight.
night. Okay. Yeah.
And say, hey, yeah, we got into a situation back there, Alden. Sorry, Alloy
Alloy
Knight. What did you have anything you needed to say? Over.
Hey, it's Alloy night.
Yeah. Hey,
Over.
I know it's you. I know it's you, Alloy. There's only one person on the other side of this that could be. Over.
Well, it could be Barb. Over.
Get to the point. Over.
I've collated some data on Calista Maddox. I think it would be good to go over it. Over.
See you back at the hotel. Over. Let's
Okay.
get back on the bike and go
Sure.
over there.
We drive
So infuriating.
slowly to the hotel.
So, just to paint the picture, you
Yeah.
guys are.
I know we're on a motorbike
Yeah.
and I'm wearing 2 sweaters.
You're wearing
Let's
2
get
sweaters.
over it.
You're still like you're like hair and skin is still caked in blood
Oh God.
because you haven't showered.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we get to our hotel.
Yeah.
We go upstairs to our room.
Downstairs into
Downstairs.
the basement.
That's right. Down.
Well, at least no one
downstairs.
will have to see my ugly bag lady look. So, we get down into our room.
Yeah, and we we enter.
Suite 3704 Convention City.
Yeah.
Here you are, your lovely hotel room.
Okay, so
Greta's
We
already there waiting for you. She didn't drive slow, so she got there first.
oh, okay, that's yeah. Well, and not everyone could be a thrill seeker. Okay, driving at fast
Can I
speeds.
immediately go into the shower?
I was just gonna say, you go shower. I'll talk to Alloy. I know how you don't
Okay.
like talking to him.
So I do that, I guess.
Okay, hey Alloy. This is
Greta's
Greta.
also there, yeah.
This
It's
is-
like, we met.
Oh, okay, cool. So what'd you find out?
Well, I think it's time for you to meet the 5th member of the team. Well, we should wait for Barb, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know we had more members.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
Okay.
so
We'll get
super-
Barb here.
I'm so thrilled about this, Alloy. All right.
Okay, I guess I finished my shower.
Do you want to take a shower, or are you just gonna?
I don't.
Not.
I will take a shower after we meet this
Okay.
5th member.
Okay,
All right.
that's your first impression.
So you take a shower, right, Lindsay?
Yeah.
You can roll your personal grooming, and you will also roll your wardrobe and style now to put your clothes back on.
I had no
Personal
idea these were
grooming.
all going to come into play.
Well, why do you think they're skills? I
I
mean,
just-
you
I
saw the
thought they were
skills on the
just-
character
I didn't
sheet.
put skills into that.
Well,
Skill points
yeah,
into
I
that.
mean,
that?
Yeah,
Five.
no
5?
skills in
Okay.
grooming.
Yeah. So that was for your personal grooming.
I thought for sure that they were just like to
Are you
fill out
kidding
the
me?
sheet.
What?
2.
Oh, it's not a fumble. So
Okay.
it's
Not great either.
It's not great, no. But
So you're back in the shitty clothes? Or what's going
yeah,
on?
you're back in the shitty clothes. You're just not wearing them totally wrong now.
How can you
I mean,
wear
it's
two sweaters?
It looks
correctly?
better. It looks better. Trust me.
You made it work.
You made it work somewhat.
Okay.
Just it looks purposeful now. I don't know how to describe it. Or you realize that's a problem and I don't know.
Minimize it?
Minimize it.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay,
Whatever.
that's okay.
You're just not. Yeah.
I wear 2 sweaters. I come out.
All right.
Did I just hear that we have another fucking member?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but let's meet this person.
Okay. Let's get on the computer.
What? She's on the computer?
It's a he.
Is he? Okay.
Is this someone that you've met before? Like in real life?
Mr. Alloy. Yeah.
It's the computer operated reconnaissance gathering intelligence.
Oh my god. Alloy.
You know, or Corgi for short.
Jesus Christ.
You really like corgis, eh?
He shows you the computer screen, and there's a little dog face on it.
Oh my god.
So, just to let you know about Corgi, he's a virtual intelligence. He gathers information. I give him search stuff. He's not, an adept net runner, but he's capable of breaking into low-level government things. I use him to do kind of like a ground search before I dive deeper. So I sent him out looking for things on Calista Maddox. He's gathered like a lot of information.
That's great.
And he's pieced it into what his kind of algorithms think are the most important stuff.
Okay.
However, if you want to dive deeper, you can ask questions to Corgi by typing them into the keyboard, or I could do that.
Right.
But just keep in mind, he sometimes gets confused. So it's possible that, some of the information is not pertaining to this. So we have to sift through it, and then decide what we're going to go deeper with.
Sure. Okay, Alloy. Why don't you give us what you found out first, and then we'll
Then we'll
dive
ask
into all that
questions.
other crap.
I've been pretty much just working on this.
Oh God. Okay. Thanks. Did you get the food?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something. Is there any
There
change?
was- well, no.
Okay.
There wasn't like a lot of food,
No.
but there's some food.
What'd you get?
You said like ramen?
I think we did say ramen.
Something.
So
yeah,
ramen
like
and some beans.
All right. So this is just asking you a question.
Yeah.
When do we need to eat and stuff?
Well, so it was morning when you started this.
Yeah,
It was about 9:30 when you went into the hotel room, from my recollection.
that's right. Yeah.
It's about lunchtime now
that. Yeah.
after dealing with all of that. So you could make some ramen while you sit down and work with Corgi.
Okay.
Why don't you? When do you guys cook up some food?
Why don't you cook up some food?
I have to shower. You
Well,
can
then
make
you
Alloy. You
shower.
can make Alloy do it. I'm not saying any of you. I'm gonna go shower.
Okay, Alloy, can you boil water?
Don't let him do it. Get someone else.
Greta,
Get Greta. Or
then
you
I
can
guess.
do it. I don't know. I gotta go shower.
Greta's not going to cook for you.
Oh God damn it.
Well, then we don't eat.
Fine. I'm gonna go shower and then I'll cook it when I get
Yes.
back. You guys are so
God.
argumentative.
Okay, so you have an angry shower. Roll for your personal grooming.
4.
Okay,
Oh.
still fine. You don't have a personal grooming, though, do you?
No.
2.
For wardrobe and style? Not
Yeah,
looking
but
as-
I do have wardrobe. I have
Yeah.
8 in wardrobe.
So, you're passable.
Passable. That's nice. Okay, I was looking better before though.
You were. But then you had an angry shower.
I mean,
Just
yeah,
rushed.
and angrily put all my stuff back on. Okay, I come back out and I say, Barb, why don't you start asking Corgi
Yes.
some questions? I'm going to cook up this food. I'm
Okay.
going to start cooking up food.
Okay.
So Corgi has a list of, as I said,
Clue.
the sort of important things that it has gathered. But, you know, there are more things to that. You have to be very specific with the questions. I should talk like Alloy Knight right now. You have to like be really specific with the questions because, well, it's got about the intelligence of, like a dog, you know.
Oh, God.
So
Just
we'll
like
go
a dog.
through.
So I'm cooking. I'm not even.
No.
Fuck it.
We'll go through the clues. There's a file called Visitor Pass, Biotechnica Facilities. A file called Registered Storage Unit. A file called Registered Vehicle. A birth certificate.
Oh, God.
A death certificate. An article on the Chromatech arcology disaster. And a missing persons report. These are the things that Corgi found about Calista Maddox.
Okay,
Yeah.
first thing I'm asking, why is there a death certificate for 3 years ago?
Alloy Knight says, you know, sometimes it
So
gets
it's not a
confused.
clue. Okay.
Do you need to be more
Okay.
specific about that? Or?
Do you want to look at the death certificate? These are files you can open.
Sure, let's look at it.
The death certificate says that a Calista Maddox died in the Chromatech disaster and the body was not recovered.
That's
Chromatech.
weird.
Okay, so what was the Chromotech disaster?
The Chromatech research arcology sank into the Pacific after the supporting structures collapsed from unclear reasons. Terrorist group have already become, this is an article from the time, right? Begun claiming responsibility for the act, but energy firm Petrochem believes this is an attack on American fuel production by Soviet rival Savoil and is urging the U.S. government to retaliate. The disaster claimed over 300 lives and is predicted to have a devastating environmental impact on the California coast due to the chemical compounds held at the facility's testing sites.
This was just a site?
It was an
Facility.
arcology, so it was
Okay.
essentially like a self-contained city.
City, okay.
This is.
Interesting.
I'm just.
Okay,
While I'm cooking,
well-
I'm overhearing some of this, and I'm
Okay.
gonna say.
You're
That's great.
overhearing a computer screen that she's
Yeah. So,
So do you, yeah.
this
mind.
is...
It takes a minute
I'm
to
just
make ramen.
blissfully
So
unaware. Okay.
you've made the ramen.
Okay, I pass.
For-
It takes a minute.
I pass
like, you're
everybody
done.
bowls,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I say, "Here you go."
Do you have a cooking skill?
I don't.
Is
That's
cooking a skill?
No, I
actually?
don't think so.
It would be
It's-
under intelligence,
It's
right?
like instant food. I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
whatever.
I'm just joking.
Okay,
It's
so...
your tech, actually, but
Okay.
whatever.
I can't believe
It sucks anyway, so there's nothing you can do about
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Okay.
So I guess
Cool.
we eat ramen, and I ask, what is this visitor's pass for Biotechnica facilities?
So again, you don't have to, like, asking questions is to see if Corgi has further information about any of this specific stuff. You know, these files you can just open.
Yeah,
and
I
read
want
them.
to. I want
You're
to
going to open and
yeah.
read the visitor pass.
Yeah.
Grants access to security level 1 checkpoints and limited attended access to the Biotechnica office facility aboard the Damsel. Must be renewed every month. Status active. Granted by Ken Saito, Arasaka Security Corp., and registered with the San Diego PD. Granted on August 10th, 2019.
So I'm able to read this now too, right?
Yeah.
So this was.
2019.
I'm gonna ask Corgi. Was this her pass? Was this Calista Maddox pass?
It was granted to a Calista Maddox.
Do we have access to this pass, or is this just we know she had this?
No.
It was
we-
just a pass that was registered,
To
and
her.
we know about it because it was registered with the San Diego PD, a government facility.
But we can't act.
But
we
no,
can't
we
use
can't
it.
access the
Okay,
pass.
I'm just
no.
making sure that it's not like a digital pass or something like that. That
No.
sounds,
No.
that sounds
No,
too advanced
it's
for Cyberpunk.
it's a physical
pass.
pass.
Okay.
You would know that it would be a key card or of some sort.
Biotechnica. So that's the company. It's not that is it's not in rivalry with Petrochem, but it's like it has deals with Petrochem, right?
So
Technica.
Sovoil and Biotechnica
Tetra.
and
No.
Petrochem. Sovoil and
Just to be
Sovoil and
Petrochem.
clear,
Petrochem
'cause-
are rivals.
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Sovoil is the Soviet, energy
yeah.
firm. Petrochem is the American energy
American.
firm.
Yes.
You had a conversation with Lieutenant Watanabe, and you learned that Biotechnica is working on the cleanup in conjunction with Petrochem.
Okay.
Biotechnica is the firm that developed the chemical formula for the biological fuel
Right.
that all the cars run on.
Okay.
So
They
they're a third.
licensed that formula to both Petrochem and Sovoil, and the two rose to become the biggest energy corporations in the world.
Right.
There was
But they don't have allegiance to either.
No.
Well, there was some conjecture.
Yeah.
Conjecture
Yeah.
that Watanabe was talking about. That a lot of people thought that Biotechnica, rather than working on a cleanup, is working on a way to replace all petroleum products.
And that would eliminate both
Sovoil
of their Sovoil and
Petrochem.
Petrochem.
Well, they're working in conjunction
with Petrochem.
with
with
Petrochem right
Petrochem.
now.
Okay.
They
So
have an
they're
offshoot.
leaning,
They
right.
have Petrochem has the bigger facility, but they also have an offsite facility in the area,
Okay. Cool.
and that Biotechnica visitors pass will get them through the Petrochem checkpoints.
Okay. Jesus.
Okay. So what's this missing persons report have to say? Let's open that.
Filed on the 16th of February, 2020, by a James Knackerby.
James Knackerby.
Knackerby. Where do we know? Can we get information on that guy's address or anything? Corgi. I'm asking Corgi.
Yeah.
Yes.
James Knackerby is aboard the Damsel,
Aboard the Damsel. You getting that, Lindsay? Okay.
Junior Executive of Cleanup Operations, Petrochem.
Oh, God. Okay. He filed a missing report. Okay. Article Chromotech. Which ones have we? We already know about the disaster.
Yeah, that's the disaster.
We know about the death certificate is,
It's fake, clearly. Or not.
or it could
Yeah.
be that she assumed this person's identity, or they faked her death, or something.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
know.
Well, what?
That's not connected
Yeah.
somehow.
What about the registered vehicle?
A blue 17 Chevy, license RY689D, under the name Maddox Calista, registered with Arasaka Security Corp and the San Diego PD on August 10th, 2019.
Okay. No location on that vehicle.
It's just a registered vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. Storage unit.
Yeah.
I think this might be where we want to go next.
A storage unit 1616 at the Midway facility under the name Maddox Calista, registered with Arasaka Security Corp and the San Diego PD on August 10th, 2019.
Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do here. I mean, do we want to ask any more questions about this stuff? Like,
Do we know? Can we find out anything about the guy who made the missing persons report?
we did. We just know that he lives on this boat.
Okay. Right.
He's hanging out on this boat for Petrochem.
Junior Executive of Cleanup Operations, Petrochem.
Yeah, and he's hanging out on a boat. What was it called?
The Damsel.
The Damsel. Okay, so I think first things first, we should go with this storage unit and see what's up.
I think we should also talk to a couple of people. The first being that James Knackerby, but also who
But it's gonna be hard to get to him because
Is
he's
it?
on a. I mean, he's
is
on
on the boat.
a Petrochem boat. We don't know how we're gonna get
Calista
Yeah, how do
got
we
to
get
him
on there?
by a visitor's pass from the
Okay.
Biotechnica facilities. That's the only way she would have been,
there. Yeah.
unless she met him at the casino. Right?
So do you know how, like, We can't find out how to get that, can we?
No, well, that's why we go to the storage unit.
Yeah.
On the way, we can pick up our clothes.
Your clothes will be delivered.
Delivered.
To here.
Yes.
here.
We said this already.
In an hour, right?
Yeah.
So we should just
hour.
wait for that.
Yeah.
But then once we go, we'll get our clothes on. We should go to the storage facility, our storage unit, and then maybe go back to the casino, see what we can find out now that we're clothed, and then we'll go.
I'm more interested in just going to the storage unit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that, but then after we'll go to the casino.
Okay.
Okay, so now Greta, you can come with us if you want.
But
Alden,
Alloy,
Alloy, you gotta stay here.
stay.
I think
keep
you're
digging.
you're best suited here. Search into this a little bit more. I would like you
Which
to.
one?
I would like you to
What would you
try and
find
find
Hold
her.
on. Let's see. What would you like? What are you telling Alloy to search into?
Okay,
James Knackerby.
James Knackerby. Try and
James
find out
Knackerby,
anything about him and his involvement with her, with Calista. And one other thing, we've been told that she had another residence that she would visit often.
Yeah.
Outside,
In Gaslamp.
outside, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Gaslamp? So look into that. See if you can find anything about that. And then also see if you can find anything about the heads of Petrochem and Biotechnica. Their names, where they hang out, if their dealings, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if they go to the casino often.
And then get some more
Stuff
food.
like that. Get some more food.
Corgi could give you the names of the heads of Biotechnica, and then I could search into it more.
Okay, that's great.
And Petrochem as well.
Okay, that's great. Let's get those names.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you interested in just the head of the entire corporation, or the people working in this particular facility?
In this particular facility.
Both.
Oh, both? Okay.
Okay. So let me just. You guys vamp for a bit while I look up who owns.
Okay, I'm gonna take.
Yeah, this is definitely-
I'm gonna take Barb aside for a second.
This is confirming my suspicions.
Okay, I'm gonna take Barb and Greta aside for a second. Actually,
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
but he's not going to be playing Greta right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Greta
Just
I'm
needs
listening.
to.
Okay.
Greta just needs to listen. So, I'm not sure if I want to tell Alloy that we're working for the other guy yet.
Oh, right.
That we're working for the Marquis de Marriott.
Maybe we'll keep that on the deal.
I'm
for
not going
now.
to say that we're not going to pay him his share.
No, of
That's
course.
Yeah,
after the fact, for sure.
but we also don't want him going to Alden.
leak. Yeah.
If
anything.
things are going wrong. I'm just
Yeah.
not sure he can keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking that we just tell him that before he says anything to Alden, before he says anything to anybody, he comes through us first.
Yeah.
We're the
Okay.
heads. We're
This operation
Yeah.
now.
we're
Clearly,
taking,
we're making all the decisions.
Yeah.
So.
okay. Does that sound
Yeah, for
right
sure.
to you?
Yeah.
Or do you want to let him in?
No.
No. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe later, but for now, I
But
think
for- not
it's
right
best
now.
he keeps on the computer, keeps to himself, and checks in with us before doing anything else.
Okay.
Okay.
So the heads of Biotechnica. Niccolo Roggia of Monte Carlo, Monaco, holding 13.8 of total shares. The head of the Biotechnica joint operation from Biotechnica's side in San Diego is a Dr. Dana Hillman.
Okay. Dr. Nana Hillman.
Hillman. The head of Petrochem, our largest shareholder, is Ellen Triest. She's currently aboard the Crystal Tower orbital facility. She holds 23.7 of total shares. The head of the operation, the cleanup operation, is a CEO named Ronald Coldiron.
All right. That's good. I mean, we need to know because
Wait, who was the head of Petrochem again?
The head?
Yeah.
Ellen Triest.
we need to know these guys because these are the people that she's apparently really good friends with, knows them, hangs out with them all the time or something. Like everyone keeps continually saying.
Not the like major shareholder of Petrochem that's aboard the Crystal facility.
Right, but
Power.
the lower the people that are the heads of this area. She's always consorting with them apparently, and everyone talks about her being great pals with them. Okay, so great work, Alden. Again,
It's not
Alloy.
Alden.
shit.
God.
Great work,
You got Alden on the
Alloy.
mind right now, I think.
I mean, no, he's
You're
fine.
so guilty. Such a guilty conscience.
Great work, Alloy. You're a valued member.
Thank you.
So
What do you think of Corgi?
Corgi's it's
Pretty
It's an
helpful.
interesting solution to a problem. I'll say that.
Creative solution.
Yeah, creative solution, and we're all about that here. I just want to lay down some ground rules for our operation. You need to talk to when something happens, when you have information, you come to us first. You do not report back to Alden. I report to Alden. That's between whatever happens in this investigation happens between the five of us here first.
Persuasion.
God damn. 7 and
It's not bad.
yeah, persuasion.
He's like,
11.
yeah. So yeah, get in touch with you whenever I have information.
Whenever you have information, whenever something happens,
Whenever something happens,
you talk to me first,
to
and
radio you.
then I'll report to Alden if necessary.
Report to Alden. Okay.
If necessary.
Yeah, got it.
We want to keep this a closed loop here
Closed loop.
first,
Right.
and then we can open it up every once in a while and let things come out of the loop.
Like what?
Like how there's no analogy.
Why are you confusing him? Just
Okay.
This is-
So
closed. Okay.
whenever anything happens, radio you.
No, not
That's
anything.
what you said. You said whenever anything happens.
Whenever
radio.
something important, if something important happens, you find some important information,
Yeah.
then you're like, it pops up in your head, and you're like, oh, I gotta let somebody know. The person you let know is me, or Barb, or Greta, and not anybody else.
Okay.
First,
Especially
you talk
Alden.
to us, especially Alden, especially anybody, right? Let's just be honest. We can only trust ourselves here, right? Do you like us?
I just met you.
But you like us.
Sure. Yeah. I like you guys.
Do you like Alden?
I don't know. No.
No one
No.
does.
Yeah.
So don't.
So it's just better to
Yeah.
talk to us,
us
first.
first.
Okay. Greta is rolling her eyes.
All right. Good job. Here's another 20. Get us some food.
Whatever
Mark
20
that down
euro
on
bucks
your character sheet.
to buy
Yeah.
Okay.
for 4 people.
Lindsay, what are we going to do now? We're going to go, right?
You
Yeah.
hear a knock on your door.
Yeah, we get our clothes here. We hand them the ticket, I guess. Mm-hmm. Do I need to recite the number?
No, you just
Yeah.
have to give him the
Okay.
ticket.
Here. Ticket.
All right. He gives you your clothes and he says, "Remember, always check your pockets. That's our motto." And he leaves.
That's their motto. Okay. So I check my pockets.
I check my pockets as well.
You each find an envelope. And that we will close chapter 2.
Okay, great.
Ooh.
That was awesome. That wraps up chapter 2. Chapter 2. Wow, I have to take a second to get out of character here.
No, Rick, chapter 2. You sure? Do you want to persuade?
Wait.
Yeah,
Maybe
hold
get a
on. Let me
little
see if
more
I can
into chapter
persuade if
2.
we can
Yeah.
play again.
No.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, we are Rocket Adrift. We also do cartoons that you can check out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Rocket Adrift. You can also follow us on Twitter @Rocket Adrift, or go to our Patreon and download this episode to listen to
For free.
For free.
For free.
And while you're there, if you want to support this podcast or Rocket Adrift cartoons, you can give us $1 or more, whatever you decide is
month, yeah.
is
Whatever
what you
you
want to do a
decide we're
month.
worth.
Yeah, you just show
You make
you
that
just gauge
call.
our worth. based on the amount of money. No, that's wrong.
No,
No.
we're kidding.
Yeah,
we
it's
really
whatever you-
appreciate support and all that.
in any
yeah.
form. Yeah.
Whatever you can do. And so we'll see you when the next episode comes out. We're thinking monthly right now, but this is pre-recorded, so we are releasing the first episode tomorrow. So
Yeah.
it'll be hard for us to know right now, but we're thinking of every month. Okay. See you next time.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.